I'm Sarah Wingfield and I'm also known as Kawaii Decora. I'm here to ask all of my friends and colleagues and network to block and delete any abusive behaviour and any harassment. Now here's the full story because I've got absolutely nothing to hide. I'm an advocate. I'm a disabled advocate. I use AI sometimes for accessibility tools. One of my friends online, I will call them SG, she knows who she is amazing lady. She was commenting on her profile that she'd been targeted recently because one of her pictures was AI. Now, abusers will use any reason to abuse, when in reality, there's no reason to justify abuse. So I was paying attention to my followers, my friends. I was scrolling last week, or the week before, I can't remember, a few days after she'd posted about it, and I saw people screenshotting her and dogpiling, and I cannot stand bullying and I cannot stand abuse. So yes, I absolutely challenged Ray Wolf. She's also made false allegations, and I will press charges because all of these allegations can't be substantiated. And people are now harassing my film industry network, my community and charity networks, my music industry networks, and harassment abuse isn't the answer. It's not resolution, it's abuse. You're weird justifying it. So I thought I'd help turn pain into power and do the abuse slides that I've done today because I want other people going through this to know that it's not their fault. Abusers, it doesn't matter what reason they have to abuse, they will absolutely abuse, but they need audiences, they need flying monkeys, they need to share your post. And what I've noticed is a lot of them are doing it for monetization, for profiles with monetization. So they're doing it to make money off of bullying. Now, I don't condone that under any circumstances. I work with vulnerable children and adults, and my work matters to me. People matter to me. Now, genuinely authentic and good people, when someone comes at you with accusations like I've faced, we go, where's the evidence? Because they can't substantiate these serious false allegations they're making about me online from fake profiles, fake names, they've screenshotted some of my content. Some of it's pretty old. Some of my views have changed and people evolve. You know, we grow older. I blog everything, and they haven't fact checked and they haven't reviewed anything. So they aren't aware that I've been doing work for over 20 years. I'm well trained in confidentiality. And I started getting all this hate and all this abuse, which if you look through my profiles, you'll be able to absolutely see they expose themselves. So we need to talk about these things because we cannot normalise abuse in modern day society. It's not okay. If somebody doesn't align with me or I disagree with you, I block you. I move away. Making hate campaigns is not okay. I've never put anybody on blast and I've never done any hate campaigns. The facts are there. They just don't want them because they don't fit their false narratives that they use to give themselves an excuse to be sadistic, narcissistic, and abusive. Other people's projections of you aren't reality, and their misguided hate is not yours to carry. All I can do is keep blocking and keep deleting. Now, I'm ADHD, and I don't always get things right when it comes to people, and I don't care. We all struggle. We're all human. So the first few hundred, yeah, there's been hundreds. The first few hundred, I started responding to, asking for accountability. Please do not be abusive. I don't know the ages of any of these people. I have no personal information on any of these people. They are all strangers to me. Someone pointed out that one of the posts I commented on, they deemed inappropriate. So I apologised. They wanted me to publicly apologise. They asked for that. So I did that. So they weren't happy. So they then used my apology as an excuse to falsely allege me of doxing. That's a serious allegation. Let's get that clear. That's a serious allegation. And because of that, I censored out the name of the individual. I don't know how old they are. I don't know anything about them. I don't even know if that's their real name. I don't care. I censored it out. I fix me when I'm the issue, and I'm proud of that. And a lot of you abusers can learn a lot from me. You might think I'm a narcissist. I'm not. I'm autistic. I know what narcissistic traits are. I've been assaulted. I've been sexually assaulted. I've been abused. I know what patterns to look for. So when people start displaying those same patterns as an ex-rapist of mine, and I say to you, you are behaving exactly like someone who abused me, that is me asking you to take a step back, to reflect on what you are doing. That is not an attack. That is not a dig. And I don't use the term abuse lightly. I want to apologise to all of the communities and organisations and professionals in this industry, because you don't deserve to be targeted. I don't deserve to be targeted. SG didn't deserve to be targeted. Now, what do abusers do when you ask for accountability? Think on this. What do they do? Try and discredit you with hate campaigns, false allegations. Now, if some of these had actual evidence of any of these false allegations, they would have posted it. But they don't have the evidence. So instead, they've gone on my profile and they've taken snippets and taken them out of context to encourage hate campaigns. But what I've also noticed is they're going on every post and every comment. Look at my post, look at my post, look at my post. Engagement, monetization. I guess being an abuser pays. I will never condone your behaviour, and I will never behave like you, and you don't have to like me. You can think I'm whatever you want to think I am. I'm against harmful generalisations. I advocate for all genders, all rights, all races, mental health for all genders, including children and adults, and I'm proud of what I do. What they're doing is distracting me from helping other people. I've had people coming to me for PIP form help, and I am distracted because I'm having to do damage control because people don't have the capacity to hold themselves to account whilst they're allegedly seeking accountability for things that didn't happen, and they lack the self-restraint to acknowledge that they are being harmful. So the K-doll is a child abuser hashtag is incorrect, and let them show you who they are. Let the abusers expose themselves, because only then can you block. Thank you for watching.